All right, so I'm going to um, make a little chicken soup with celery. Maybe throw the zoodles in there, but that's always to be afterwards anyway. But I'm just going to start out with some nice bone broth, chicken flavored. And I have a rotisserie chicken. Make sure it's you know not a lot. There's nothing added to it, no sugars or anything glazed on it. Just cook it in the oven. Then I'm going to teeny weeny little bit of ginger, few carrots just for color. We got an ugly carrot in there. A clove of garlic, a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon, and then a boatload of celery. So what I'll do is I'll cut the breast off of this and pull the legs because people like to eat those. Then pretty much everything else will just go in the pot with bone broth and then the same amount of water as the bone broth, and then some salt and pepper and a few seasonings, poultry seasoning, a little Italian seasoning, just to taste, whatever you like in there. I don't have a set thing that I do. And then that'll just cook up and simmer for a few hours until all the meat just falls off the bone. Then I'll strain the broth and add in my carrots and my celery. I'll put the garlic in there with the chicken to cook. So that'll give it a nice little flavor, and then the lemon will go at the end. All right, so I sort of unceremoniously cut the breast off the chicken and remove the legs because those are the parts people like, and one wing fell off, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep that as well. And then in the pot I got the 32 ounces of bone broth, chicken flavored bone broth. And then I just filled the box up again with water and added that as well. So it's 64 ounces of fluid, half bone broth, half water. And then I'm just going to take the chicken and dunk it right in. I'm going to add some salt and pepper, a few other little spices, nothing too big now. Also to the bone broth I added just a little shaving of ginger, about half of that. So this amount was just shaved in. And then I added a clove of garlic as well. Also just minced really fine and thrown in. So here are the seasonings that I used. A little pink Himalayan pink salt, some ground pepper, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, and then some Italian seasonings. And I'd say, pretty liberal with the salt and pepper, and then maybe just a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of each of these. And again, it's whatever your flavor is, and you can sort of see them sitting there on top. That's really all there is to that, but I just thought I'd show you. And so we're simmering. It's going to go for, it's on a low heat, a little bit higher than low, but not quite up to medium. And that'll simmer for an hour or two, I guess, till the meat gets really soft. And then we'll add in our veggies, which I've prepped, just celery and carrots. I did squeeze in about a quarter lemon in there, but it wasn't really a full quarter. It was plenty of lime. It was nice and juicy. Lemon, my goodness, it was plenty juicy. So I didn't want it to taste like tea, with all that lemon. So it's doing pretty good, but it's gonna give it a little taste. I can add some more salt when it gets going, but tastes really yummy. Unfortunately, I botched the end of the recording, so I'll let Johann Sebastian Bach play us out while you read the steps to complete the soup. Enjoy.